Alright, looks like this should be getting started. So this is mostly just going to be a quick stream. I would love to stream longer because I want to get out there and actually do a nice long stream. But unfortunately, life has plans for me this evening, so I won't be able to. I will be able to stream up until those plans come into fruition. In the meantime, I will be doing just a random shiny hunt. I tried doing a couple of shiny hunts last night just for the lulz of it. Wasn't streaming or anything, but didn't really go anywhere. I don't think I was trying too hard either. But yeah, gonna start doing a good stream here and see how it goes. I do have like a bunch of drawings to work on because I pretty much have decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the sketching of the Pokemon when I'm at work, because I think that's the part that I feel a little, probably feel the most uncomfortable doing on stream. The rest I feel very confident, feel good, because at that point I'm not like uh, messing around and being absolutely terrified if I'm doing a good job or not. So, yeah, I have a bunch of sketches already done, and this isn't to say I won't do sketches for streams either. It's more of an efficiency thing, as I want to. I have a lot of Pokemon to draw, so it'd be nice to get them drawn. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, I still haven't connected to the internet, so I still have those special outbreaks. I mean, I could do them. I actually was kind of thinking about doing smoliv. I don't need to. I already have plenty of all of these shinies. I don't know if I have smoliv in luxury balls, though, so that might not be a bad hunt, just for kicks and giggles. Yeah, I might just need to connect to the internet so I get some more, like, non-event shinies, or outbreaks happening. I don't know how that affects it, but I don't need any more Charcadets. I have plenty of Charcadets. I have so many Finizons. I wasn't even trying. I was literally just on the phone with a friend and ended up getting like 9 of these things. Same with Lapras. I wasn't trying. Did an earlier video. So many Lapras. Oh, if this isn't bad, that might be a good hunt to do. I do have a list of all the shiny Pokemon I still need to get. I'm thinking about making a like more prettified version of it so I can pull it up here on stream. I can show what shinies I still need. But yeah, I've already got a list started. I'm actually just kind of going down the list as far as getting the shinies drawn. I want to get the ones drawn that I don't have shinies of yet, so I can have them as little comparison cards at the bottom. Because, like in this case, I don't have a drawing of Frigivax, and this would just be kind of a. It kind of would be nice to have the artwork, but I don't have the artwork because I just randomly decided to start this now. But of course, that would also be like a ton of work just to have all these Pokemon drawn. But I'm not me if I'm not a masochist, I guess. Ugh. I don't like how slopey this is. It doesn't spawn well. I mean, it's right next to the town, so I can just go in and out of the town. Ugh, I don't like the sloping. I really don't like the sloping. Yeah, no. I'm gonna reset for the spawns. Oh. I kind of wish there was like a better like see the entire map but see the outbreaks like zoom, but oh well, get what you get. Alright. Let's see what interesting Pokemon we get this time. Rufflet. I think I might still need Braviary. I'd have to check with the list. I don't need that one. Oh, I don't. I think I actually do need to do luxury, the whole line because apparently they have gender differences. So I'm going to need to hunt those. It's not a bad. I have been noticing the difficulty with smoliv is that they keep spawning in places with a lot of hills. And it's just not fun because I don't like jumping up and down hills for smolivs. They're small. I could do the sandy area one, but that would occasionally there would be sandstorms. But the smoliv would appear quite easily against the brown. Let's see how well it spawns here. It's not too bad. Okay, the one wasn't too bad. Are there more? Two. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. Now they're spawning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've had that happen before where they just don't spawn for some reason. Alright, let's get this show on the road. 40 a little while ago. This is 43. 50. $60. Alright, I'm gonna end it there at 66. And now we just run around looking for a little black olive on top. I do have to admit, like, Smoliv is so cute. It is easily one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9. Of course, with Ceruledge being my #1 favorite, but Smoliv is pretty high up there as far as, like, cuteness, adorable, and just all around lovable. Goodness, I'm so cute. Not that I need more plushes, but I would not say no to a Smoliv plush. I'd probably like it a lot. It's just so cute, and so round, and so plushable. Yeah, don't need you. It's getting pretty cold down here. I should probably turn on the heater. We, of course, have been in the wonderful fall spring season where, like, it's freezing in the morning and then, like, it gets nice and warm in the afternoon. Enough that it's uncomfortable to, like, have a heater on or anything. But I live in the basement. It's always cold down here. It's just that sometimes, like right now I have a hoodie on. It's like, okay, my hoodie's on, I should be good. But it's like, it's actually still just a little bit on the cold side. And it's like, all right, I guess I should turn on the heater. But I'm going to turn on the heater, and then it's going to get too hot. And then I have to make a choice between turning off the heater, which requires me to get up and turn it off, or to take off my hoodie, which would require me to, like, completely undo the setup so I could take off the hoodie. And I don't want to take off the hoodie. I know, first world problems, but they're annoying. That's fine. It's not the worst. There are certainly a lot of worse problems to have other than choosing between a hoodie and heater. It just me like in both cases I have to like stop my setup just in different ways. I think that's what's annoying here is like getting up and turning on the heater. I don't mind. It's just I have to like put everything down, make everything stop, make sure nothing's like gonna move, like the controller or like the mouse or anything. Make sure everything's all right. Um, and then I can get up. At the same time, I cannot disturb my cat. She looks comfy. She doesn't. I think she's comfy. She's a fluffy kitty, so she doesn't really have to worry about the cold things. She's just so fluffy, and it's so warm. Like you can literally see her. Like she'll like curl up, put her tail over her nose, and it's like, uh-huh. And it really is warm. Like she's put her tail on my nose, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so warm. Okay, turn on the heater, please. Nothing explode. It's fine. It's just a random smoliv. Don't be worried about it. Okay. Oh. All right. Finally got that heater going. Hopefully it gets warmer in here soon. Yeah, like the sandy area might be easier when there's not a sandstorm, since the swallows will appear nice and contrasting with the sand color. But because yeah, the only problem here, which don't get me wrong, like the bright green is nice and contrasty against darker green, which does make it a lot easier for hunting. It's just the grass effect or the grass modeling. It's just enough to kind of hide the smoliv because the smoliv is so small. Um, it's similar to the problem I was having with the applins, except the applins were much more annoying because they didn't have this very bright color contrast. I appreciate the bright color contrast. So as much as I love Smoliv, I'm not a huge fan of its evolved forms. Dolive is pretty cute. I won't lie, it is adorable, but not necessarily up my alley as what I like in a Pokemon. And then was it Abravia? Well, however you pronounce the third form. I it's fine. I get what they were going for, and it is a fine Pokemon. I'm not going to knock it. It has some nice abilities, usage and whatnot. It's just likewise not my thing. But Smoliv's adorable. It's a small olive. It is my favorite. And I do have to appreciate when Pokemon goes to the effort to make the shiny like um I don't want to say a joke, but like a nod to like the real world things. Um, because in this case, we're seeing that Smolives are green olives, and then the shiny form is a black olive, which is just absolutely great. I'm sure someone has done the research. Like, I don't actually know if green olives are more common in Spain, or if it's just kind of like this is the Pokemon world, so they chose the opposite. I find Pokemon like lore interesting, but it's not something I usually like pursue or dive deep into. I love watching videos on it. Makes me feel smart without actually doing the research, but that's okay. This isn't my first time trying to hunt smoliv with the event still on my system, but compared to the others, I haven't actually found any shinies of smoliv yet, as per the event. I already caught 3 smolivs before, so I have the full line. I just thought it might be fun. I don't remember if I caught them on luxury balls. It's entirely possible. But if the event's going on, I might as well pick them up. Because the moment I connect to the internet is the moment I will lose this. And they're going to announce some cool, awesome raid. Which those might be fun to stream. I might look into streaming the raids. In that case, I might as well get artwork for those guys done. He finished up all the final starter evolutions of raids. So I might... So I do know, I think the next set of raids they're doing is going to be the pseudo-legendaries. I do wonder how long they're going to continue doing the raids for Scarlet Violet. It is actually something I've been enjoying. Just by like, it wasn't something I got into with Sword and Shield, but I didn't really get into Sword and Shield as games very much anyway. But for some reason, I've been getting really into Scarlet Violet. And I don't hear any announcements for raids and Sword and Shield anymore, so I'm wondering if, like, when the next generation comes around, they'll probably stop doing raids for Gen 9, which is fair. Like, they want to keep players on the current game and whatnot, but I guess it also really depends on how interesting those raids would be. I'm a bit surprised. I haven't seen any shinies yet. I mean, I'm only surprised because the shiny odds are so highly increased. Not necessarily that I expect a shiny. I might take a look at that desert area and see how they look there. Might have to stop a little less. I just don't really enjoy shiny hunting in the desert area simply because it's not a very interesting area, in my opinion. And then you have the sandstorms that just make everything not fun. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check the sandstorm area. Or desert area. It is like nice and away from any of the large structures, so I don't have to worry about it being like on a cliff or something. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that the Totodile event in Pokemon Go is going on right now. I caught a few Totodile, didn't find any shinies. I wasn't like really trying though. Mostly because I wasn't actually going out and trying to like participate in the event. I just what are you still doing here? I'm pretty sure I caught you. Okay. You can just stay there, I guess. Smolivs! Smolivs everywhere. Okay, I think I do like this a lot better. So that was 10, this is 11. Sorry, just readjusting the setup. That might be better down here. Alright, that was 14. $20. Come on. There you go. Okay, so that was 30, that's 31. 40. $50. $60. Alright, I'm going to stop there at 66. So what's interesting here is that the smolivs are actually the same, or close to the same, like, shade as the sand. They are quite a bit brighter in color, but they don't actually stand out that much against the sand. However, the shiny absolutely will. The shiny has that little black top. Also, don't have to worry about the grass here, because the grass is what was making the smallest difficult spot. There does seem to be a new problem, though, which is unfortunate, and that is, while I was knocking up Pokemon, Cerulege was very, very intent on this rock, which tells me that they could be spawning in the rock. Unfortunately, not every wall lets you, like, peer into it. Like, some of them you can, because Scarlet Violet is, in fact, still Scarlet Violet. But looks like that's not a rock that I can trick the camera into letting me see inside. And since smoliv is so small, like, because I had the same thing happening with Pyroar. But Pyroar's a bit bigger, so, like, I could actually see, like, the model when it was, like, kind of almost clipping through the wall, but it was from the inside, so I could tell that there were Pyroars spawning inside. Here, because smoliv is so small, there's not really a way for me to see if smolivs are actually spawning inside there. But Cerulege was knocking a couple of things out, and they were smolivs, so I'm going to guess smolivs are spawning. You did something cute. What was it? You did it cute. So yeah, I figured I could hunt for smolives here, and if a sandstorm happens, I can just go over to the other place for a little while, and then come back after the sandstorm goes away. Yeah, still surprised that I haven't encountered a shiny, especially how quickly I was encountering them with Finizen and Lapras. Um, I did Scyther, and Scyther, I got a decent number of them, but it was a bit sparser, which is fine. Um, Charcadet didn't take too long for me to get the shinies I needed. Or wanted, actually. I already have, like, all of them. Applin was fun. And Sawaddle did take some time, but I was watching Sakamoto Days while hunting that one, so that wasn't too bad. Great anime, by the way. Super excited for more to come out. Very chill, but still having that fun action side of things and comedy. It's great. It's a great anime. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised I haven't seen one yet. Because I want to say the shiny odds have increased to like 1 in 200, something close to that. Yeah, actually, I'll go ahead and look that up. Why not? Oh, where's Pokemon? Shiny was Yeah, it says it should be 1 in 200. Hmm. I guess Smoliv just doesn't like me. That's okay. I love all of you anyway. Yeah, I've noticed that. Sometimes they're spawning 2 in the same spot. Oh, I saw that question mark. Oh, it's a flittle. not a small. How interesting. Oh, here's a sandstorm. See how bad it gets. They all just like make these cute little jumping and oh man, so adorable. Woo! Finally! Shiny Smoliv! Come here, cutie! Oh, look how cute! Alright, let's give you a false swipe. Pretty sure you don't know any recoiling moves. Wait, what? One message deleted by a moderator? Stream elements timed out, so... Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Oh, looks like it was a bot or something. I was distracted. I was like, wait a second. There's a message, but then I couldn't see anything, and then, like, yeah, looks like it was just a bot. Stream Elements took care of it. The sandstorm, that's what's happened. I was like, how did it take damage, and how did it take enough damage to knock it out? It would have been the sandstorm. And then let's get you a luxury book. And a shiny smoliv has been obtained. Look how cute! So cute. Oh my god. Is there a... Nope. I want to just look at... Nope. Oh, no. Change mark into... Ah. Yeah, I think that's one of the features I wish this game had. And if it does have, I played it for 1,000 hours not knowing it's there. It's just being able to like zoom in and move around the Pokemon and be like, oh, look how cute it is, or look how cool this is. Look at this shiny. I'm gonna admit, I am 100% disappointed that the like the small images here, as well as like in the boxes. It's like, why don't you show the shiny? It wouldn't have been that much more effort to just put like the shiny colors. And these are such small PNGs, I doubt it would take that much like storage or memory on the cartridge or in the game. Especially where they have the little shiny symbol up there, so it's like, okay, you can see the shiny symbol, but it would be nice to just be like, oh, look how cute these are. Ah, like, so cute. Why can't I rotate it? Is there a way to rotate it? I don't think there is. Because none of my buttons are doing anything that aren't, like, mapped to the user interface. Like, maybe in the Pokedex, but, like, I want to look at my Pokemon, not just the Pokedex entry. Alright, one down, 2 to go. Sorry, little guy. That was not intentional, and the game seemed to have panicked. Thought I saw a shadow there that looked kind of black. Not a whole lot of shinies here. I don't think I'd have a whole ton of luck at the other location. Hey! Number 2! Alright. Let's get this pulse light. Heal that whole 1 damage I got. And there you are, little one. So according to the Pokedex, smoliv is a whole foot tall. Yeah, I guess that's about a foot. Huh, that's interesting. I'm thinking for like plushie sizes. Yeah, I think your average plushie size is like 9 inches tall. So a life size smoliv would be amazing. I wonder if they'll do a squishmallow, because they've done squishmallows of like, you know, some of the popular Pokemon, but also some of the like, I want to say known Pokemon, not like they're not like unpopular, but they're not like the top popular Pokemon. Like I have this, I literally bought this 20-inch belly bolt plush. And I was just like, yeah, it's gonna be big. I did not expect it to be as big as it is. It's huge. Um, but I love it. Um, and so a 12-inch um, smoliv plush shouldn't be out of the question. And it really would just make the cutest plush. Just one more. Just one more shiny guy. Would be nice. I only have like another 15 minutes before I have to head out, so I'm not straight up expecting to get the third one, but maybe I can get the third one tonight when I'm back. Ugh, I still got chores to do though. I've been putting them off today because brain not doing happy things with chores. But I did promise my sister I would get the dishes done at least, and it's getting late enough that I don't want to do my grocery shopping, so I'll probably put that off till tomorrow after work. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to stream today, because I figured if I'm doing like chores tomorrow after work, because you know there's work and then of course there's the time after work. I'm like, if it might just be too much. I would like to stream more on the weekends because I think that's going to be the best opportunity for me to get more viewers, because a lot of people have time on the weekends to do things like watch a stream or something. I'm gonna have to like actually look at the like what other people have to say, because this is just a theory. It's not actually like yes, this works. Because I know some of the streamers I watch, they tend to stream during the day, during weekdays, and it just so happens that I have a job that lets me, oh, okay, air quotes, lets me watch a stream while I'm at work. Air quotes as in, like, I'm not necessarily supposed to, but they're not going to stop me, because job gets really boring for long periods of time, and as long as I'm meeting the expectations of work, they usually don't like bother me on bending the rules a little bit. But yeah, I do know that those situations work for me because I have a job that I'm able to, but I don't know how that might affect viewership. Um, I don't quite work a 9 to 5, but it's like a 7 to 3 is what I work. So I could always stream after work. The problem is I tend to be like pretty tired. Just not usually up for doing a stream. But I'm going to keep trying because I want to definitely try streaming multiple times a week. Get videos out there, hopefully get my name out there. I doubt it, but I would very much like to. One of the things that I really want to do is look into how to stream DS and 3DS games. From what I can tell, you've got to get some either pricey devices or just straight up hack the 3DS, which I am not going to do with my 3DSs. They are very expensive, and They also like so like the 3DSs I have are collector's editions, and in addition to that, they there's the whole problem with the Nintendo eShop not being available anymore. So the last thing I want to do is accidentally fuck up one of my systems that actually, like both of my systems, I have um, downloaded games, and on both versions I have different. I have one of them has all of them. The other one has only like half of them of the um, virtual console Pokemon games, generations 1 through 2, when they were available. And I would love to stream those. That would be so much fun. However, I don't trust myself or anyone to mess around with the inside of a 3DS, and I'm not willing to risk it. I honestly, like, I'm surprised that I wish that they would find a better solution to managing and transporting Pokemon and Pokemon games and all that fun jazz. The problem is that I think it's a just enough niche. I know, and that's weird to say with Pokemon, but I don't know if it would be worth it for Nintendo to put in the effort. I mean, I would love it. I just don't know if Nintendo would, or Game Freak, or the Pokemon Company would be interested in something like this. But making a device so that you can just transfer your Pokemon from any type of game cartridge to whatever modern console that you could connect it to, being Switch or Switch 2. And I don't think that it would be like that terribly difficult to make. Because I've already seen fan-made software for trading Pokemon from Gen 1 and Gen 2 to Gen 3, which is not something that's ever been possible. At least not through Nintendo. And so if a fan-made version of this software exists, it can't be that difficult. Heck, I don't even care if it's expensive. I would like throw money at this shit. I just don't know how plausible it would be with like most people are, or Nintendo's mostly concerned about their current main console, not looking back at their old retro stuff, as is evident by making it so that the eShop for Virtual Console just doesn't exist anymore, which is the worst idea ever. I would throw so much money into the void for just more digital copies of more just any like Nintendo game. I am not a huge fan of their online service subscription, especially where you have to be connected online in order to be able to use play the games that you have downloaded. Like that, I get it that they don't want like someone downloading it and then like, oh yes, now it just cancels subscription, which means I can just play these games for free. Like I get that. Like that's something I don't want. But there's not a way for me to just purchase like some, if any, of the games. Like the subscription service does have its value, but there's quite a few of the games that I would just love to just have a copy of. Pretty much all of the Zelda games, and like when they re-released Pokemon Stadium, like I'd just buy that, because then I would have access to it and be able to play it on my own terms. instead of having to like be connected to the internet and pay a subscription fee. I'm so sick of subscription fees. Everything has a subscription fee. I am so mad at Pokemon Home for needing a subscription fee. It's not even that much money, but that's not even the point. Like, Pokemon Bank is now free, but I was still upset with Pokemon Bank. like $5 isn't a whole lot, but it's enough to be all like, the hell, guys. I know that they were all like, oh yeah, it's the servers and whatnot. They make so much money. I highly doubt it's that much of a problem. They can just make more money by making it a subscription service. And if they had more to offer, like Game Pass does, I would be so on board. But it's just old games that you can't play any other way without like owning the original copies of the games or having to like bend over backwards to get like old services working or to just happen to have them. And even then you can't choose which games because like yeah, they have a decent selection, but like how much would I pay for like Pokemon Coliseum Gale of Darkness to get a re-release, even if it's just digital, even if it's through the stupid console service? Like, that would be amazing, but they don't. And you can say this about a lot of games, like not just Pokemon, but like with so many just great series. And like I get it, they're trying to do the trickle down effect, so it's like, oh, sprinkle a few games here, do a release here, so that it remains relevant and interesting. But I don't find it interesting. The amount of times I've actually opened up the virtual like thing, whatever it's called, is very little, and then I see the catalog and I'm like, I just don't want to play any of these because I don't know. I look at it and it does not make me happy. At this point, I'm only paying for it because, or air quotes paying for it because I already paid for it, so I already have it. But when my subscription comes around, I might just bump it back down to the $20 one because I haven't been playing any of the GameCube games because I'd rather just buy them and own them. But Nintendo says no. So I will enjoy my Zelda another way. Come on, little guy, just one more. Got like 5 minutes. Even that. Yeah, I might just have to boot this up later tonight because I gotta get going. Even though I could just hunt these little guys all day. Okay. Yep. Here, my sister calling for me. So, alright. I'll just save here. Got 2 shinies. I will go ahead and stop this. Thanks for watching, and catch you later.